Now, let's start the story at the beginning. Rewind to July 2021. There we go. It's the first year after lockdown. Gyms are open again. Life is great. I'm a few weeks into my cut to get shredded for the holidays and festivals I've got coming up. It's a push day. We're on the incline hammer strength machine, which I'm already pretty weak on, as despite my chest being fairly prominent, it's not actually that strong. Some lad comes up to me who's clearly a lot bigger than me and asks if he can jump in on the set. Of course, I say yeah. So he does his set and I'm on to mine. So he's spotting me through the set. I get to the end and he tells me, go on, go for one more rep. You've got it in you. Now, I knew for a fact I didn't have this rep in me, but I went for it and pop. My shoulder goes. Now that was over 18 months ago, and if you've been following the channel for a while, I still have this shoulder injury which has been holding me back for almost 2 years, and it's time to finally fix it. Today, we're going to be chatting with a new physio who can hopefully finally sort my shoulder out. We had the first physio, which got me to a point where I couldn't even shower the left side of my body. Second physio got me to a point where, you know, the pain was gone, I could train, but to be fair, I did have to take 4 months off training completely and then rebuild my way back from there. But the stability just still isn't there. My scapula just doesn't move as it should. Like my left one, I don't have to think about what my scapula's doing. I just move my arm and my scapula does what it should do. Whereas with my right arm, it's all over the place. So hopefully this guy we're going to speak to today, his name is Aaron Casely, Mofo Body Mechanic on Instagram. He seems to know his shit. You know, he is affiliated in some way with Supplement Needs. Supplement Needs is affiliated with Dr. Dean. Dr. Dean is a very smart man. So I've come to the conclusion that this guy has got to be the guy that can sort me out. He's fucking got to be, because if he can't, I don't know who can. I've watched a lot of his content and he seems to know his shit. So we're going to speak with him today. We've got an appointment at 12 o'clock and we'll see what he has to say.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, thank you. You?
It's probably an unusual experience for you to talk to a physio online. And if I'm honest with you, the reason this works is because hands-on doesn't fix injuries, and you may have had some hands-on treatment in the past. And although it makes it feel better temporarily, as soon as you go back to doing the stuff that you're doing in the gym, ultimately these things come back. And I think what you've got there is a long head of biceps tendinopathy. So a tendinopathy is the posh word for tendinitis.
Okay.
So these are overused injuries.
So there we go, boys. He reckons my shoulder injury is actually bicep tendinitis, which makes sense, to be honest. I was a fast bowler in cricket. I would literally bowl as fast as I fucking could, and even when I was fielding, like, I would throw the ball as hard as I possibly could. I also did like javelin and stuff in school, like loads of different things, obviously involving my arms, swimming, hockey, like all sorts. So it makes sense that my bicep has maybe been overused over the years. And also there's a video of me that my mate recorded in like 2019, years and years ago, and even then my scapula was fucked. He noticed that when I was doing lateral raises, my shoulder, my scapula was all over the shop. So it's obviously been there for a year from a young age, and it's just developed and developed, got worse, and eventually just come to a head, which gave me the injury. Hopefully I'll be injury free, or pretty much there, in 12 weeks time. You may be wondering, Morg, are you still competing? The Bulking Chronicles was a thing and you haven't posted about it in ages. I was iffing and ahhing for a long time. I didn't know whether to compete, obviously. I didn't want to start a prep and then it come to an end because my shoulder's fucked. But after speaking to a potential coach and obviously speaking to Aaron, I am going to compete. So it's going to be the end of this year, so August, September time. I'm not actually eligible to compete as a junior in some federations because I turn 24 in September and you have to be 23 still on the day of the finals. So some of the federations I'm going to be able to compete as a junior, some of them I'll be a novice. So yeah, look forward to that, boys. That series will start once this one has ended. So once the road to recovery is done, we will then start prep. I will reveal all very soon. I will reveal my coach, everything alongside that, the details, you will get them all, boys. So yeah, look forward to that. If you do like this video, drop it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.